Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of SkyFactory 4 from my single player world. I did some things in between episodes. I made more ender seeds, so I have 3 rows now and they're functioning fine. One thing that happened in between episodes, I logged on the server or on my single player and everything was back to like before I did the last episode kind of. So I had no enderman seeds. I had no all of the seeds. I had no, well, this is what I did in between episodes, but I had no grindstone as well. And I just had to redo that off camera, which was a little bit of a pain, but you know, it is what it is. And I set up this magical contraption that we're going to probably clean up and make a little bit nicer today. It is an automatic lava generation. If we grab, for example, another bucket, is there emerald buckets? They hold 8, diamond hold more. So if we take a diamond bucket and we grab lava, it gets automatically filled up. We grab more lava and more lava, and we have 10 buckets of lava, and we can come over here and fill it up, which is really cool. So I can toss my diamond buckets in there, and that's really neat. And the way this works is we have a precise dropper from Cyclic, which is being filled by this cobblestone generator. It's set to require redstone. And then we have a simple geothermal generator generating power for this dropper to drop items into, or to drop cobblestone into the cauldron. I have a fluid extraction cable extracting into the generator and into this porcelain tank where I can pour it onto glowstone to make more endstone. But the logic behind it is if it has anything in, if it has any lava in here, it's going to turn off the torch, which is going to turn off that redstone up there, and it's not going to run the dropper. And as soon as it runs out of lava, it's going to turn the dropper on once. It's going to drop 4 cobblestone inside, so it's going to fill up the 4 slots for lava. And then it's going to wait 16 ticks or seconds, or I don't know, I think it's ticks. Normally delays are in ticks. And it's going to wait 16 before it's going to drop more. So if I grab more lava and it immediately empties, it's just going to wait 16 before it drops another 4. And that's pretty much it. And this generator is just chilling while there's lava in here, and it's going nowhere, I think. Or it might be using it very, very slowly. I'm not sure though. But it probably is just chilling. So if we would have these geothermal generators on, for example, more of these precise droppers, or if we would use those for power, we could probably get away with getting lava for power, because you only need 1 generator here to make lava. And I don't know if the dropper, if 1 generator is enough. I had actually made modifiers before. So we need black concrete, and I don't have black dye, but I have this going. Hello, horsey. Give me my pulverized coal. And I can use this in a cauldron with water and then some bottles, if I have some bottle. I do not have any bottles. Give me bottles. 1, 2. Can I get like 24? That's going to be lovely. Okay. And I can fill this up, and then we could bucket some more water in and do that and get more dye. And then make some modifiers, which are just going to be black concrete. So I'll just take this instead of my coal, make me a stack, wonderful. And we can then take this with some iron blocks. I had 1 actually. And then that and gold is gonna make us speed modifiers from Valkyrie lib. And we can toss these guys in here, and that's gonna produce more lava, or more power, I think. It might be when it drains this first thing that it's going to trigger, but we'll see. And then we might need to increase the cobblestone generator to produce faster. But that's pretty cool. So one mod that I want to check out today is compact chest. Compact chest, which we need a chest builder for. So we need a couple of levers, and the rest we should have. And this guy is pretty cool. You can build different types of chests, which is really cool. So we're just going to make a white chest. We're going to grab some clay, and I'm going to click this away so I can get my chests. And we need fences, I believe. So let's make a few more of those. That should be probably plenty. I don't know how many fences it uses. It's a stack of fences and a stack of iron. How much iron do we have? Not much. Let's do this. Plenty. You're still processing iron, so go you go. it's still doing its thing. So we're gonna get a bunch of iron and it should be fine. Okay, so that plus that plus that plus that is gonna build us a compact chest. I like big box and I cannot lie. So what we're gonna do is, I think we can, I don't think we can move this, but what we can do is we can grab all the stuff out of here, move it into here, and then we can shift right click to move this around. Or shift sneak right click, I think. Or just no, is it sneak right click? There we go. Doesn't matter. We can move this around. So what I'll do, I'll empty this and probably also the seeds, put it in here because this has a humongous inventory. And we're just going to store everything in here and set it up on one of these storage link cables. This is now our current storage solution. So this is going to last us quite a bit until we get to applied logistics, which in this pack doesn't have channels, which is really interesting because it's basically like applied logistics, but refined storage, kind of, through the channels and everything. I also got a tip that I didn't know, that SNAD can be powered by redstone, and this grows sugarcane and cactus, and I'm losing my voice. Hold on. Okay, I got my voice back. Now we can talk. So if I turn this on, we get sugarcane with vanilla farming, because I could use a harvester though, but this works fine, because then I don't need a generator for this. But that is collecting as sugarcane and cactus, and all I need to do is hook this up to a storage import cable, and we have cactus and sugarcane in here. So I'm going to do that next, and then we're going to probably set up automated lava somewhere. I have no idea where, though, so I'm going to figure that out, and we'll set it up. I just made a little tiny mob farm, just so we can get ourselves a little bit of rotten flesh, and possibly some bones as well, which could be nice. And of course you don't drop any rotten flesh. Magical. Okay, let's just expand this out one more block just so I don't fall off the edge. Even if I do fall off the edge, there's the mod where you survive with half a heart. You basically just fall from the sky, which is really cool. Okay, I need to do a little bit of waiting for some more mobs, but I constructed that, so that is really neat. And as far as the lava goes, we can put it in one of these spots, like over here, and we have spots over there as well for, like, we could just take that spot where I have it and move that over there, but I think we can move it over here and then set up, basically, the idea is we can set up lava generation and put that in an ender tank. And I don't know if there's any other tanks that we have. We have the black hole tank, which is just ender pearls, machine case. That's not a problem. We can just make one of these to store lava. And then we can ender tank it once we get some blaze rods, which we can get from the Nether. And now that I have my emerald armor, I'm feeling a little bit better. And there's also like fire resistance things. These guys give you fire resistance. I don't know how that works. I assume you eat it and then it gives you fire resist. Why don't we just grab some slime? Let's grab 1, 2. I'll put you on a drying rack. Actually, can I do this in here? I made a dehydrator. Uses? No, it's on the drying rack for 5 minutes. Okay, that'll do its thing, and we shall see. I am making more endstone for our ender pearls, which is really cool. And slowly between episodes, I'll just be expanding this as to the full 9x9 field. And we could even increase this field because this guy can do up to 15 by 15, which is really neat. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, let me make more droppers, more cauldrons, and set up some sort of lava generation over there. So the clips that you just saw were made before I went on the whole moving kind of vacation thingy-mabob, or when I was gone for moving, basically. So I'm back. Nothing has really changed much, except that I added more ender seeds in between episodes. In between while I was gone and the last clip. And I also made a solidifier, and I put some sticks into here, and that made some ice. And if you look at the recipe here, you can see it with sticks, water, and ice. And the one thing that you can't do with this is you cannot bucket the water directly into it. So you have to put it in a tank and then duct it over into the solidifier. So we don't really need this anymore because we got our ice that I wanted to make. And I said I was gonna do the whole lava thing, and we still might do this, but we might do a little bit of other things before that. So I have my dirt, I have my ice, and I wanna go over here to the hydrator. And we're gonna take 3 ice and a dirt, and we're gonna make a sponge. Wonderful. So I want to make a pickaxe, basically, and we could do the sponge binding. that adds 250 durability, and this, I can keep the ecological for the moment on the tool rod, and we can switch up, we can make more sponges if we want to switch up the things in the future. And we want to just make just a stone pickaxe for the moment. I think that sounds okay. It's not gonna be very fast, but you know, we can make a cobalt one or something when we get some cobalt. I just need to go mine it, and I can't do that with my diamond paxel. So we're gonna make a stone pickaxe. And then we're going to take an obsidian sharpening kit and add it to this. We also have 3 modifiers, so if we want to add some speed, we can do that as well. But I pretty much want to get to some night slime probably, because that is going to become useful to do the night slime embossment, which molten night slime needs an alloy tank. So we can put sear tanks next to it to do the whole alloying, or we need to unlock the smeltery through prestige. Which we still need to get some prestige points. I need to get the zombie seed and the ardite and cobalt sapling, so that's why I'm getting the ardite and cobalt for. The zombie thing, the world basically kind of crashed in between while I was gone, and it reset a little bit of the progress. I don't have my super simple mob farm, so I'm gonna have to reset that up to get some zombie flesh. I'm gonna do that in between cuts here, but let's go to the Nether. And hopefully I can go find some cobalt and ardite. And then we can melt those down. Why are you making... You already have a platform. Why do you... I don't know. Okay, it's making more things. But I have this path over here, over to the netherrack. So we can go and find some cobalt and some ardite. I got some cobalt and some ardite as well, and I melted the cobalt, so we're just gonna pour 2 ingots to make a cobalt pickaxe head, and then I need to look at the saplings, what I need to do for this. If I cast it, I need a purple slime sapling, and for the ardite, is it the same? It's a magma slime sapling. Okay, so sapling, I already had it in here, magma slime, and purple. Okay, so purple was the cobalt, so we just take you, and you, and that should get imported into my system. We should have the pickaxe set over here, and then cobalt sapling as soon as this solidifies. Okay, and I'm gonna melt some ardite. I'm just gonna melt 1 ingot, I think, or 1 ore. We don't really need to melt more for the moment. And we're gonna put that over this sapling. So with the meantime, we can grab our sapling, this guy, and we can come over here. I don't have an axe anymore. This counts as an axe, right? Yeah, okay. We can just take these down. We don't really need to grow chorus fruit anymore, at least for the moment. We might add, you know what? We are gonna add the chorus fruit in one of these, probably. Let's just do the center one here. And I'm gonna set up the defiling things in between cuts here. So we're just gonna put chorus over there. Actually, it can grow. It's not gonna go anywhere because it doesn't have any inventory underneath, but that's fine. So we can then grab these 2 bonsai pots, grab a grass block, and add the cobalt sapling. And I'm gonna grab another grass block as well, like that. And we should have the ardite melted to make the ardite sapling. And the rest we can pour into ingots. So that should be here. Did it take both? Oh, it might have taken both. Okay. We'll turn this back on and turn this back off. So we start melting more ambers, which are being processed, which is really cool. And the sapling we should have in here. Sapling. All right. Okay. All the trees. Lovely. So the only thing we need is the zombie seed, which I haven't made the little farm yet. So in the meantime, while this produces us wood and cobalt and ardite bits, I'm gonna go make the little mob farm, get a rotten flesh, craft the seed, and then we should be able to get our 2nd prestige point. We can now upgrade our pickaxe to the cobalt, as I didn't do in the last clip. I also made a stone mattock. You probably noticed that. I forgot to mention it as well. And already here I added the cobalt and the ardite sapling with all of the filing folders in the filing cabinet. I also added the folders for the chorus fruit, which is lovely. And I think we only have like 1 spot for bonsai trees left. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think we have all the saplings going, so it's really neat. And if we want to at some point get more saplings, I don't really think we need to, because we're just going to upgrade the soil that is in here, and it's just going to produce faster and faster. And I don't think we need more than one growing for anything. So I have the rotten flesh. The farm is right over there. There's a skeleton in there. You can see on the minimap. And for the seeds, we can grab, or are they slime seeds? Seed, and I'll do the Z zombie seed. There we go. You win. I get an achievement. Complete all advancement. I get a prestige point. Woohoo. Okay, so if I press P, we have this unlocked, right? I'll do respect. By doing this, you'll receive 0 prestige points. You will need 0 prestige points to complete this action. I have 0 prestige points. I don't know why. So this is complete and I have a prestige point, and this is complete and I should have a prestige point. Let me see if I can give myself prestige points, or just remove the advancement and get it again so I get the prestige point maybe. Okay, so you can do /prestige, add, and then your name, and then the amount of prestige points. So I just added 2, which is what I should have due to completing the Age of Farming and completing this, because it gives us 1 prestige point. So I already clicked on the Zen Garden to unlock the Hopper Bonsai. And now I don't really know what is a good idea to go for, because we can do portal guns. I don't think we need to. We can do Megatorch. I don't think we need to. We can do slimy saplings. I don't think we need to. We can do ore excavation. Again, I don't think we really need to right now. So the choice is between this and the growth. So either the fertile soil or the, you know what grinds my mobs. And I think for the fertile soil, if I look at it, fertile soil. It doesn't soil. Oh, it doesn't show it. Really? I can't even look at the recipe unless I have it unlocked. That is interesting. But I think this is rotten flesh and bone meal is what I need for this. So getting it would be a bit difficult. So I think we can go into a mob farm hole probably. If not, I can respec in like 10,000 ticks and we'll see if that goes. So what if you do this and then you craft the stuff that you need and then you respec, and then you spec into something else, craft the stuff you need, and then you respec. Does it work that way? Could I have just selected the Megatorch and gotten the Megatorch and then respec'd in this however many ticks this takes? But we have mob grinding utilities now, mob grinding utilities. So we have this. All of these. Do we have the mob crusher? Yeah, it's mob masher. It's right here. So why don't we go and set something else up? I'm going to look at what we can do, probably either a mob farm or the lava setup.